Hey George, I know you're here with us. Merry Christmas. This is going to be a Christmas video to just I'm doing a whole this whole video is a voiceover. There's no really carving tutorials in this video. There'll be some finishing suggestions and maybe opinions, and I kind of struggled finishing it. This is Crudos. I think it's called Crudos. I've never carved one before. Larry Dibbs gave me the idea this morning. Excuse me. So I said, "What is Crudos?" He goes, "Oh, it's a devil kind of guy. Christmas." I forget. I didn't even ask him what it is, but I googled it, and it's somebody has also mentioned I should carve it. A few people said I should carve it. It's I believe it's the devil. For the it's like a devil that's for the bad kids for Christmas, and it's a Germany thing or something, I believe. And I just looked up a bunch of pictures, and I see a bunch of devils with their tongues hanging out with horns. So I couldn't really make these horns round, so they're a little bit pointy. So, but I like I said, I just thought it was the devil kind of with his tongue hanging out, and I didn't. Then I read about it after, and it was kind of like a devil goat, Christmas devil goat. So there's a quick reference picture. That's because I'm gonna be making the tongue hanging out here. But I wanted to make this video because I'm gonna release it on Christmas Day for any of you that watch it. I just want to thank everybody for all the support, and big shout out to Ben's Studio on the Lake. Do any of you smoke cigarettes when you're lying in bed and edit videos? Well, that's what I'm doing right now. Anyways, Christmas time. It's a tough time of the year for some of us. It is for me, especially this year. You know, since I lost my mom like 13 years ago. I really, don't really, it's not really a big thing for me. But like I like seeing all the Christmas lights and stuff like that. I know that I like knowing that families all get together and spend time with their loved ones and stuff like that. So I hope that you have a chance to get together with your family or loved ones, whatever, and spend some time with them, because you know it's the time of year. But for me, with the renos going on and all the other stuff that's been happening, it's just kind of meh. Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas time, Schmishmas time. So I didn't carve really any Christmas trees, or I carved a few. I didn't do any really Christmas. This is basically my only Christmas carving, and I only really carved this to make a video. I didn't want to carve a Santa. I didn't want to carve any gnomes. I didn't want to carve any trees. So I was going to carve a Christmas skull, actually. But then Dib said, Larry lives on Vancouver Island, everybody. And he did that George sign that's for me on my carving table for me and George there. But Larry suggested Crudos, I think his name is. So I said, yeah, sure, why not? This is cottonwood bark. It was a pretty big piece of bark I've had around for a while. And I was carving super heavy hands. So you see I kind of got some splashes in the bottom there. It was just like, that's heavy hands carving, just ripping into it, getting it done. I haven't really spent too much time on this piece. Now, up top there, I'm trying to carve holly, you know, like the green leaves with the red berries. And I'm just going to continue like the splashes and stuff up top. I really didn't spend enough time up top to make it fit into the piece. You'll see what I'm talking about later. But whatever. Okay, it's a freaking devil for Christmas time. I'm telling you right now, next year, I'm going to carve a super cool one of these. Like, it's going to be like a goat with his tongue hanging out, and I'm going to carve big round horns for it. Oh, yes, I am. Yep. So, everybody, I don't know if you entered Sticks and Stones challenge there. He had a giveaway tonight. And here we go with some eyes. He had the giveaway tonight, so I donated 2 Wen rotary tools. You have to be in the States to win it. And I donated that Christmas gnome tree thing that I carved at my chainsaw tent. So if you got to go over and watch the video, because there's a bunch of other prizes. Ben's Studio on the Lake chipped in a Santa. Just Carve Rob chipped in a Santa. Sticks and Stones himself, Kevin, bought a Dremel and just donating a Dremel 4,000 and a couple carvings too. I think there was 11 prizes, so you're gonna have to go over and watch that video to make sure that if you entered it that you're not a winner. Well, you got to make sure that you're a winner. If you're a winner, you're gonna have to email one of us. So watch the video if that makes sense to you. So I had a bunch of invites for Christmas dinners, and I don't know. I hate driving at nighttime. I need to get some new glasses. My glasses are all scratched to hell, so all the lights are all blurry and stuff when I drive at night. But I might go to kind of a biker thing. They have Christmas. They have Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve day. Everybody gets together and just says hello, all the families and stuff. So I might pop in there tomorrow. So Christmas Eve will be tomorrow, I believe. Hope all the little ones got spoiled. Santa was good to them. You know, I was telling Dibs, I think it was Dibs the other day too, is like I don't get too many Christmas presents. Well, because I just don't get many. But I get presents from my subscribers through YouTube all year long, so it's like Christmas for me all year long. And I never ask for anything. People just give back to the channel. If I get money, usually it just goes right back in towards the channel. Better equipment or new burs. That was a diamond burr. So it looks pretty good here, I think. Maybe not like Krotos, but Larry Dibbs says Krotos can be whatever you want it to be. I think it's called Krotos. So here we go with the trial and error of painting. So right away I'm off to a bad start. I started painting those leaves red when they're not red, they're green. And well, I just don't have any green paint. All my paint's basically tucked away. This is new paint that I bought from the dollar store today. So I got the Krotos painted red. I think it looks pretty neat. Looks like a devil. Looks kind of weird. I don't know. The devil's supposed to look weird. I went through a bunch of trial and errors with this. So that's why I went to the dollar store to get that blue paint. Because Ben Studio on the Lake says snow does have a touch of blue in it. And I went to Subway. Yep. Got myself a sandwich. And a fresh coffee. So there I got white paint and I'm mixing the blue in with it. That's what Ben Studio and Lake says. The snow always does have a texture of blue in it. And since I've been putting blue in my baby blue in my snow, it actually does look a lot better. So I'm going to do a super time lapse here. Pretty soon it's going to come up. So there's the blue and the white mixed together. So I'm pretending all that bottom. So this is where the trial and errors of the painting starts. I'm pretending all that bottom's like snow. I want people to think this is Krotos, and it's winter time and you can see how deep I carved in there. A big piece of the side of the face, I'll point it out later, broke off too, where the top of the lip goes up on the right hand side, so the lips don't match equal. But you can't notice unless I point it out. So you can see the baby blue in there. It kind of gives it that snow texture. Then I'm putting some darker baby blue in the deeper spots to give it more texture. And I'm just giving this guy some highlights. I don't really like what's going on here. It looks a little bit cartoonishy, but it's kind of neat. It's something different, And once I tell everybody, once you learn how to carve out that nose and the eyebrows, you can basically carve any type of face that you want. Just practice on getting your eyebrows and your nose to pop off. So here I am. I'm going to clear coat it, alright? I do 2 coats. This is just the thing I was waiting for. Well, the clear coat was, I carved quickly while the clear coat was drying. So it's clear coated. It looks Christmassy, but I do a big mistake here. So that's water. Here's some black paint. And yes, dun dun dun, the big Christmas thing, carving ruiner. I give it a black wash. I put way too much paint in there. You'll see. Yeah. So trial and errors, and it's never over till you say it's over. So that went on way too black, and shit the bed, Jordy, you shit the bed. You fucked it right up. Yep. Pissed off. Yep. So I finished doing it with the black, It's not so Christmassy anymore. I wanted to do a light black wash just to make it not look so bright and so clean looking. I want it to look old and weathered. I guess you'd say folk art. I don't know. I think folk art's just like you could paint it and get paint all over the place and everything. And so what am I doing here? Okay, so I'm gonna put Mod Podge on it. But before, I'll show you. Here's the Mod Podge. I picked that up at the dollar store too. Before I put Mod Podge, I can't stand all that white on the face. It's not really working for me. So I got an old toothbrush. Actually, well, yeah, it's an old toothbrush, and I'm just dry brushing this black paint on. It was just too bright red, too white things, so I'm just like, it's never over till you say it's over. So all this is trial and error. The toothbrush is got like I wanted it to kind of look like it was, let's see here, scrubbed on, but it didn't really work. So I'm like, okay, well, this is bullshit. So let's just keep on brushing it on with the toothbrush. There's that silly thing. It's a wood spirit with an eagle on the head. Anyway, so there it is now after I Mod Podged it. But one thing I want to say when I'm showing this here, before I Mod Podged, I had painted the left hand of the face red and left the right side of the face dark, and I didn't change much. But the Mod Podge kind of blended it all together. So you don't really see the red that much. Well, you do see the difference, but not as much as I want you to see it. Sign your pieces, Christmas friends. Sign your pieces. Jingle bells, Santa smells. No, jingle bells, Tiny Tim smells. Sticks and stones carvings. So yeah, how you doing, Just Carve, Rob? Hope you're gonna be able to get together with your family and have your big family dinner. Rob was telling me he's so this is what you do when you put your paintbrushes away. You just kind of paint it with your finger. Rob was saying he's going to cook a big ham for Christmas. And I says, yeah, I'm going to have deli ham sandwiches. Anyways, so it's a eagle with a red beak. Or I don't know what kind of bird it is. It's a wood spirit bird. Yep, just having fun. Here you go. I painted over it again with the red. That's what I was going for. So like I said, it's never over till it's over. Christmas red, and I painted it with I had deep red first, then I did the very tips with the Christmas red. That's the effect I wanted to go for. It's kind of sad that the bottom doesn't look as much like snow as I wanted it to. I could repaint it, but man, it's done. Just like Ben says, it's kind of a useless piece of art. I'm not happy with that center mark there too. It kind of makes things uneven. When I carved this, I just did both sides at the exact same time. So this is almost the end of the video. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support. This is out Christmas Day, and I hope you're having the best Christmas ever. And I'm thinking of all of you very much. Merry Christmas, friends, and thank you all. Ho, ho, ho.